Hi fans of high quality entertainment, we're almost done going through my CD collection. There's 2 more rows to do. So I'm going to finish off S all the way to W. So these, continuing with the Spark CDs, these came out in 1991. Probably one of the earliest Sparks compilations. 2 CDs. Profile, the Ultimate Sparks Collection, and this is disc 1. And disc 2. Sparks, a woofer in tweeter's clothing. Pulling rabbits out of a hat. Angst in My Pants, 1982. Terminal Jive. Womp That Sucker. The deluxe version of Gratuitous Sax and Senseless Violence. There we go. Little Beethoven, the remastered version. Hippopotamus. Balls, the remastered version. And Sparks Introducing Sparks. And one final one. Sparks in Outer Space. Okay, got a couple of, well actually 3 box sets in a row. This one is once again an excellent box set. Steppenwolf, Magic Carpet Ride, the Dunhill ABC years 1967 to 1971. Great band, very underrated, lots of great albums. And almost all of these box sets I've shown in other videos, going into a bit more detail. And then Steppenwolf, the Epic years 1974 to 1976. And Spirit, It Shall Be. The Ode or Odd, the Ode and Epic recordings 1968 to 1972. Great band. And Chris Squire, his solo album Fish Out of Water, the deluxe version. Which is superb. Alright, continuing on, Supertramp, Crime of the Century. One of the great albums from the 70s. Rod Stewart, Reason to Believe, the complete Mercury studio recordings. The Rod Stewart album, Every Picture Tells a Story, Gasoline Alley, Never a Dull Moment, and more. Talking Heads, my favorite Talking Heads album, Fear of Music. Talking Heads 77. The name of this band is Talking Heads Live, two CD set. Really good. What a great live band, and band, of course. Talking Heads, Remainin' Late. Talking Heads, more songs about buildings and food. And Talking Heads, the best of Talking Heads. .10cc, their debut album. And Sheet Music, great album. The original soundtrack, and my favorite .10cc album, How Dare You. And you know, back in the vinyl days, I was buying a couple more of their albums. You know, when two of the original members left, and they're good albums too. I just don't have them on CD. Three Dog Night, the best of Three Dog Night, and they're not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and it's a shame. Three Dog Night, suitable for framing. Yeah, and I'd love to get more of their albums from the 70s. The only Tragically Hip album I have right now, I definitely need to get more of their albums. Man, Machine, Poem. The Tubes, their great debut album. The Tubes, Young and Rich and Now. This band I love. Get them in order. Get these in order. Their debut album, The Undertones. Hypnotized. My favorite, Positive Touch, and this also includes their fourth album, The Sin of Pride. And this great compilation, West Bank Songs 1978 to 1983, 2 CD best of. What a great band. Very underrated. And for Uriah Heep, I would love to get more of the early Uriah Heep albums. The very first one I had on vinyl, The Magician's Birthday, that's it. And then I bought Demons and Wizards, which is my favorite that I've heard. And this one, I'm so impressed with this one, their debut. Very heavy, very humble. And yeah, I definitely need to get more of their albums. Velvet Underground, their debut album. The Velvet Underground and Nico. My favorite, probably my favorite. I love all four of their albums with Lou Reed. White Light, White Heat. Their third album, simply called The Velvet Underground. And Loaded, which is also probably my, I don't know. I like I said, I love all four albums, pretty much the same. But this would be probably my second if I had to rank them at the moment. And then a compilation called VU. The Vibrators, their first album, Pure Mania, great punk pop. Joe Walsh, Barnstorm. And then, of course, I've talked about this band a lot recently, so I'll just, and there's videos on them, so I'll just go through them quickly. Ween, as you can see, Thank You Pal. God, Ween, Satan, their debut album. These aren't in order. Chocolate and Cheese, White Pepper, and I love every album. Pure Guava, Quebec, The Pod, and yeah, somebody was saying I mispronounced this, so I'm not even going to say it. And La Cucaracha, which is great, very underrated. And then for end this one here with the albums I have by The Who. I don't have everything by The Who, but I've got a few. This great compilation, Odds and Sods. This is the expanded version. The Who Live at Leeds, expanded version. The Who, Who's Next, expanded version. The Who Sell Out, deluxe version. The Who Quadrophenia, deluxe version. And I've talked about this before, this, you know, they have this sticker here, deluxe version, and it's directly on the cover. Yeah, if I started to tear it, it might, you know, stupid record companies. The Who Tommy, this is from, yeah, this is the version from 1996. And a really, really old copy of Who Are You? This is from, it's so old, so old. Probably doesn't have the date on it. But it's, you know, in the early days they would cheaply do them like that. And that is it for that level, and there's one more level to go. So thanks for watching. Please remember to leave a comment below and like the video, and please subscribe. Thank you.